Hello, welcome to the channel. This video is about future tenses. Let's get started. Last time, we talked about the very basic form of using future tenses. We talked about will and we talked about shall. Today, we talk about another form that could use for future arrangement. Let's take a look. What are they? Using present tenses to talk about the future, the simple present tense, as well as using the present continuous to talk about the future. And that is some hints. We will talk about a summary of using all these 4 different forms that we have mentioned in the last couple of videos. What situation we can use present tense to talk about future arrangement? Let's take a look. Using the present tenses to talk about the future. We can use simple present tense to talk about future events in schedules or timetables, which means whenever something is arranged in a timetable or schedule, we could use simple present tense to talk about future arrangement. Example, the dog show takes place on the 14th July. It starts at 3 p.m. and finishes at 6:30 p.m. All these is talking about a scheduled event on a particular day and at a particular time. So we could use present tense to talk about future arrangement because the dog show hasn't taken place. Mozart 4 opens on 13 April in cinemas all over Hong Kong. This is another example of having a schedule of an event. The train departs from Hong Kong at 13:25 and it gets into Guangzhou East at 15:15. So this is another situation that we use a schedule or arrangement or a timetable to talk about future arrangement. Then how about the other form that we could use for future arrangement? That is present continuous. Let's take a look how we could arrange it. The present continuous. We can use the present continuous tense to talk about arrangement, future plans that are very certain. Lily and I are entering an agility competition in July. So, this event is quite certain to happen. Are you coming to dog training tonight? Yes, I am. No, I'm not. This question is asking whether you are willing to come for the dog training. Now, present continuous tense has a very similar uses of the other one that we have just go through, be going to. However, if we use present continuous tense to talk about an action, it sounds more certain. Now compare the following sentences. Lily and I are entering an agility competition. This is a definite plan. We already know the time, the place of the competition, and we have tickets and the application form already. So it is quite sure that something is going to happen. We are going to enter an agility competition. We made the decisions, but not all the arrangements have been made. So by using present continuous tense, you will see it will be much more certain than by just using the be going to. Then that is some hints. We cannot use the present continuous to make prediction about the future. We could only use will, or we could only use am going to talk about the future. For example, we can't say it is raining heavily here next week. Instead, we're gonna say it will rain or it is going to rain heavily. So it's time to take a look at all these 4 forms of verbs for the future arrangement. Let's take a look. About intention, using will is talking about a decision made at the time of speaking. Am going to, are going to, is used for decisions made before the time of speaking. Before we talk about this, we have made the decisions. Prediction. Am going to is a going to and are going to are more certain than using will. For future arrangement, present continuous tense is more certain than using be going to. For timetable or schedule, using present tense for future events and timetables. That's very good. We finally finished the first 4 forms of verbs that using for future arrangement. Next time, we are going to talk about the future continuous tense. Like this video and subscribe our channel. See you next time. Goodbye.